So I wanted to kick off fall today with my guests. I'll bring them in one by one. Yadu Dar, who is the Global Director of Development at Ingredion, the leading plant-based ingredient company. Mike Natale, who is the global leader of the plant-based proteins platform at Ingredion, and Jeremy Jones, who is the Chief Visionary Officer and the founder of Sundrip out of Chicago. Thanks, everybody, for being with me today. So where are we going from here? What, Yadu, in like 2 sentences, what do the next 5 years look like, and how should we pivot if indeed we need to pivot at all?
I think we need to return to growth by helping our customers innovate with taste and affordability.
Okay, that is succinct. I love that. Okay, Jeremy, if you could give us the same thing, where are we going in the next 5 years, and do we need to make any pivots?
Well, the short is I don't know. I've been trying to have that answer for the past 3 years, and I've been wrong. But I'll tell you what I certainly feel. I don't know if it'll happen in the next 5 years, but I do think that the future is bright and it's sunny. I also would make sure that we in our ivory towers don't make the fallacy of trying to overeducate the consumer. I think the consumer is extremely smart, and I think you're making a mistake by overeducating. I think Mike really had a good point of peeling back the layers of the onion and allowing people to make their own choices and have that nascent discovery. And I do think that protein is the Trojan horse for plant-based foods. Not necessarily to replace the animal, the steak, but I think protein as an additive to things is the Trojan horse and the very easy way in.
Ooh, I like that a lot. Protein as an additive is the Trojan horse. Mike, you get the last word. Where are we going in the next 5 years, and is there any pivot we need to make?
Yeah, I think that we're always on a constant zigzag to progress. You know, it's progress over perfection. We've been, at Ingredion, we've seen a lot of trends in the ingredient space for many years. We are the largest producers of stevia globally. And, you may remember stevia probably about 15, 20 years ago, really being a very novel and new ingredient, not really something that the consumer knew so well. Well, stevia is offered in pretty much almost every bakery and confectionery and sachet on the dinner table when you go out to eat. So it's become a main staple for the way that we experience food. I would say that plant-based proteins, for the way we look at it, will be very similar. It's going to continue to zig and zag based off of innovation, based off of our customers' capabilities, but it'll all revolve around the experience that we deliver to the consumer. Obviously, Jeremy is doing that every single day. He has great experience and knows what his consumer wants. And that's where we've just, 5 years is it's never enough time to get close enough to the consumer. It will take us the next 15 years to really get a great space where we have some great products in regards to offerings. And so I think the future is bright, but it all revolves around consumer experience and innovation. And that's where we'll play. So thank you, Elizabeth, for having us.